Welcome back. Taking your phone calls, 412-575-2600 on the Bordas and Bordas hotline. Talking some Penguins, talking Steelers as well. Even got a little Pirates mixed in already. Go back to the phone lines. We got Nick and Bell Vernon. Nick, you're on the Nightly Sports Call.
Hi, Josh and Gene.
Hey.
I just want to make an observation about Ben and his game.
All right.
When he was in his heyday, I'll call it, he extended plays. He wanted to extend plays. He was able to extend plays. And right now, I think that's changed in his game. Either he doesn't want to, or they don't want him to, or he can't. And as a result of that, all these plays that I'm seeing, most of them are designed to get the ball out of his hands within 2 seconds or less, whether it's a handoff or a sideline pass or a 5-yard pass upfield. And I think you watch that not extending plays piece of his game was a big part. People used to comment and say he was so great, nobody else could do what he was doing. But that's not a part of his game anymore, from what I can see. I watched Zach Prescott the other day in the Green Bay game, and he did that a few times. I said, that's what's not there anymore. It just was, the contrast was dramatic. I could see Ben can't do that anymore, and part of it may be the CTE stuff, and part of it's some other things, about wanting to keep him around for 2 or 3 years, rather than just maybe finishing it out here. But to me, that's a big part of what's happening. It's changing, and that's how it goes.
Well, appreciate the call. Interesting observation, and that's something that I've actually picked up on as well. And I'm willing to chalk that up probably to age. I think when you see some quarterbacks as they continue to get older, more mobile, more athletic quarterbacks in their younger years were able to do things like that. They get older, they're not able to do it as quickly. I think plays where he might normally get out of pressure and extend plays, we saw a couple of those plays against Jacksonville where maybe those plays aren't interceptions if he's 5 years younger. Maybe he moves his way out of the pocket and keeps that play going longer and finds the open guy. Maybe age has something to do with that. Remember, he's been playing for 14 seasons in the National Football League. He's been starting for all but, 1 or 2 games of them when he's been on this team. So that really does take its toll over time as far as being able to take some of the punishment that he's taken and be as mobile as he's been and be able to extend plays like you mentioned. But after a while, some of that does add up, and you do start to slow down here and there. Not to say the man is over the hill, but it does play a factor over time. You mentioned Dak Prescott, another guy who's really able to do that as far as extending plays. Aaron Rodgers has been able to do that over time, too. If he doesn't have the read that he has, if he sees pressure, he's able to step away from it, maybe keep the play going a little bit longer and find the open man. But, Gene, from your perspective, I would guess that age will be the first place you would look as far as maybe why Ben Roethlisberger maybe isn't as mobile as he used to be, why he doesn't maybe willfully use his feet as much. That might be the first thing you look at. But is there anything else that sticks out to you?
Yeah, the other thing is they don't want him to.
It's another good reason.
A couple of years ago they decided that they're while they appreciate what he does and can do, and I think the caller is right, he can't do it anymore. But there was a point there where they said, we'd really rather you not, take the kind of chances you've always taken. And part of it is the caller mentions CTE, but the Steelers are much happier with Ben, with this version of Ben from a safety standpoint. That's just the way it is. But he's not Dak Prescott anymore. That's for sure. And
you think about his younger years, like the games in Baltimore, he broke his nose, or the foot injuries and the hand injuries. Maybe in your early to mid, maybe even late 20s, you might be able to do that and keep playing. He's in his mid-30s now, and I'm saying this as a guy in his mid-30s. I wake up and I don't play football. I wake up in the morning sometimes and some things hurt for no reason. So when you're in that particular situation, when you're in that stage of your life, and you might take some of those hits that Gene's talking about, and you want to avoid that because recovering from those hits in your 30s is a lot harder and it takes a lot longer than maybe when you're in your 20s. In the meantime, we got to take a break here. We'll wrap up when we come back. Stick around.